crap. There's one. Well, I'll be dang. I caught one trolling. Look at that. Nice, healthy bass. Welcome back to another episode of Bassin with Capt Lou. No, this is not a trolling video, even though I am trolling. But I'm moving locations. It's been a very productive outing. I want you guys to stick around because I got quite a few bits of information to share. So if you live down here in South Florida, you guys know that over the last couple of days, we have had torrential downpours. I mean, terrible flooding. So my concern was it was going to affect this area. So I decided to take out the little boat because I think that the main canal systems in the Everglades right now are going to be swollen with water. So I decided to come out here to the marshlands, and it's been a fun day. So I've thrown the spinnerbait and I've thrown the swim bait. Both have yielded me some fish. So stick around and I'm going to show you guys which one caught me the most and which one caught me the biggest. Maybe it's one and the same bait, maybe not. Stick around. This is a beautiful fish right here. Beautiful bass. Beautiful bass. Oh my God. Look at this bass. I was throwing the toad in the same area, no takers. First cast on the spinnerbait. On my Seabird Outdoor spinnerbait. You guys know about this spinnerbait? Look at this. Beautiful fish. So let me give you guys the conditions. I have a little bit of a west breeze coming in. I have a lot of fog. The water clarity is beautiful, but we've had a lot of rain over the last 2 days. I mean, very torrential flooding type of rain. So the water in this area is up. So far from what I could gather, the fish are scattered. So I just want to find if there's a pattern or an area that they're focusing on. And like I've mentioned, I'm just breaking down the water, covering water with the spinnerbait, and so far I got 3 in the boat. I mean, I know this is a teeny tiny bass, but it's the first cast I took with a change of color. So I changed the color to golden shiner. This is another Seabird Outdoors spinnerbait, and I changed it to golden shiner. First cast on that point over there of that stick grass, and I got a hit. Coincidence? I don't know. There he is. All right, another little guy in the same area that I caught the previous smaller guy. But looks like I'm going to stay with the spinnerbait. There he is. That's a decent fish. It's a decent one. Another one. And it hit right as it hit the water. It hit. Interesting how he did that. As soon as it hit the water, he hit it. There he goes. Another one. 2 on back-to-back casts. They're starting to hit the swim bait. So they stopped hitting the spinnerbait and now they're hitting the swim bait. So I figured out what they're doing or where they're holding, and they're in the open sandy areas. So whenever I'm seeing transitional zones, I go ahead and just swim that swim bait along and they're there. I'm just looking for a nice one though. They're just hiding out inside those shadow lines. And every time the swim bait gets into the vicinity, they're blasting it. That was cool. Came right off that little point. He was sitting in the shadow, and as soon as the swim bait cleared into the sun, he just blasted it. That was pretty cool. There he is. That's a bigger fish right there. That's a bigger fish coming right at me. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Look at this one. Right on the edge of those pencil reeds right there. Nice fish, dude. All right, folks, I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap in regards to the outing. As you guys saw this morning, it was very foggy. But in regards to the fog, the spinnerbait bite was a little active. As the fog broke and the sun came out, then the swim bait, believe it or not, became very active. And I basically stuck with that. I was just trying to find a pattern. The fish were just pretty scattered. And until the later morning, early afternoon, I figured out what they were doing. I honestly believe they're staging to spawn. So a lot of the bass that I did catch were bucks. A lot of them were peeing, and they were just staging up in this particular stretch that I know they do that. However, I did see some interesting areas out in the flats that I'll investigate as the weeks progress. So all in all, I'm going to call it a successful outing. I appreciate you guys for sticking around with me. Hopefully you guys learned a few things. I know myself I was scattered throughout the video because I just couldn't get them. I just couldn't get that bite narrowed down for you. But hey, it is what it is. But again, hopefully you guys learned something from the video. Thanks again for watching. Like the video, share the video, better yet, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves.